Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before starting my presentation, I would like to thank all the members of the organizing community of this conference. It gives me a great pleasure to be here today. My name is Suad Darbi. I am a PhD student from Ibn Zohr University in Laboratory of Materials and Renewable Energy. Today I would like to present the results our team found on the parameters estimation of photovoltaic modules. Our research is about a comparative study between numerical and analytical approaches used in the literature to estimate photovoltaic module parameters. This presentation is divided into 5 parts. Firstly, I will introduce the problematic studied in our paper. Secondly, I will provide an evaluation of the two approaches. Then we will discuss the results found by our team. And the last part will be a conclusion of our presentation. Modeling photovoltaic modules is fundamental for analyzing their efficiency and performance under different operating conditions. Generally, photovoltaic module modeling is based on a suitable equivalent circuit and a set of parameters representing the PV module's properties. A comparison of the models used for modeling PV modules reveals that the 5-parameter model is the most often used and provides a good balance between precision and accuracy. The characteristic equation is determined using Kirchhoff law. This equation gives the electrical current produced by the cell. As a result, the model employs 5 unknown parameters: the light-generated current, the reverse saturation current, the series resistance, the shunt resistance, and the ideality factor. The main challenge with the 5-parameter model is determining how to extract the model's parameters. Defining these parameters is not a trivial task, as they are usually not included in the technical documentation of the module. Therefore, the need to find suitable values for the model parameters become imperative. In the literature, there are 3 approaches to extract these parameters: analytical methods, iterative or numerical methods, and meta-heuristic algorithm. In our work, we focused only on 2 approaches, analytical and numerical. In order to compare the analytical and the numerical approaches, we selected 6 methods: the method of Salim, the method of Kuba et al., and the method of Femia et al. Those methods are analytical methods. As for the iterative or the numerical methods, we selected the method of Villalba et al., the method of Hussein, and the method of Vika. We will test and compare the 2 methods under standard test conditions. Villalba et al. Developed a method to obtain the 5 parameters that does not include guessing or estimating any parameter other than the diode ideality factor. This method starts by setting the ideal factor as a constant and giving it a specific value based on the PV technology. Usually it's between 1 and 1.5. Then calculating the reverse saturation current using the expression below. The model is then adjusted by determining the series resistance and the shunt resistance using an iterative method. The model is then improved by proposing an expression to calculate the light-generated current that takes into account the influence of series and shunt resistance. Hussein presented a closed-form expression for the series resistance that is solvable numerically while increasing the value of the ideality factor in small increments. Based on the value of the series resistance obtained, the value of the shunt resistance and the light generated current and the reverse saturation current is determined by the expressions below. These parameters are applied to the main equation producing a set of IV curves. These curves are compared to the reference curve provided by the manufacturer, and the curve that fits closest is selected. Similar to Villalba's method, the ideality factor is approximated to be depending on the PV technology. Then the diode reverse saturation current is calculated as shown in the equation below. Vika's method relies on determining a combination of the shunt resistance, the series resistance, and the light generated current that fits well with the datasheet points for a given number of iterations, resulting in the smallest possible error. Now we move to analytical methods. We will begin with the method of Femia et al. The author suggested to use a new variable x and using the Lambert function as shown below. Then the authors used a straightforward method to determine the PV model parameters. It is based on the use of the main equation in the open circuit points, the short circuit points, and the maximum power points. Kuba et al. Proposed an analytical parameter extraction method. This approach employs the short circuit, the open circuit, and the maximum power points in order to derive the parameter expressions. Similar to Villalba et al. And to limit the number of the unknown parameters to 4 instead of 5, Kuba et al. Suggested to set the ideal factor as constant. Then to get the series resistance value, the equation below must be solved numerically. After getting the value of Rs, we can now get the value of the other parameters using the expressions below. According to Selim, the 5 parameters can be determined concurrently from just 4 simple measurements of the bias points of the IV curve, corresponding to the voltage of open circuit and the voltage equal to 60% of open circuit voltage, the short circuit current, and the current equal to 60% of short circuit current. The authors also included 2 auxiliary parameters gamma and m. Using those two parameters and the datasheet information, we can obtain the 5 parameters using the expressions below.